After traveling to 40 plus countries and owning 3 of the most premium travel credit cards, the Amex Platinum, the Chase Sapphire Reserve, and the Capital One Venture X, I want to share things you should be wary of, the benefits, and why the last card is the only one that I actually might not cancel. First, we gotta talk intro points. This was a big reason that I got into these cards, and probably a major reason that you're watching these videos. Points can essentially act as free money, but there's some things you should be wary of. The first one being minimum spend. Most of these cards require you to spend a minimum amount within the first few months. You don't actually get access to those points until you hit that amount. Often after getting these cards, I found myself spending more freely than I would have, just to this justification that I'm doing this to hit that minimum spend, which kind of goes against the whole, helping you financially and helping you save money thing. And that kind of flows into using the points, because the points are often touted as this way to get these kind of luxury experiences, whether it's a really nice hotel room or business class flights, that you can afford these through these points. But unless that's already a part of your lifestyle or something that's very important for you to achieve, you actually might end up spending more than you would have anyway. Like, I personally wasn't somebody who was looking for first class, business class seats. I just wanted to save money. In many cases, I would have otherwise opted for a budget airline or other transportation options. But now I'm looking at more premium flights that I'm getting a discount on because of points. The simplest way I've found to use the points is just canceling out purchases. That is, quote, not the best way to use these. A lot of travel reviewers will say it. They'll tell you to use these transfer partners and things like that. I'm not that person. I'm not willing to do the research, and oftentimes, again, I'm just following some kind of product that is going to end up costing me more. I prefer just to cancel out the regular purchases that I would make. And you can say the same thing about some of the perks that the cards provide. In some cases, they're discounts on things that I typically wouldn't purchase, but then you end up purchasing those things because you have a discount. You may not actually save money unless you do this really intentionally, which is possible to do. And then of course you have the annual fees, which for the premium travel cards are premium. They're quite high. Now often when you sign up for these cards, they're discounted or waived, but that's a big auto subscribe that you're getting a part of, and you really want to make sure that you cancel. But be aware that canceling a large line of credit, like a credit card, will ding your credit score. So just make sure that anything involving credit checks that you do before canceling the cards. With all that said, if you plan it right, these cards can be worthwhile. We're all spending money anyway. Why not use a credit card that is going to give you some advantages? And of course, the best one for travelers is the airport lounges. Now, this is a major reason that I got my most recent travel credit card. Airport lounges can really be a blessing if you travel a lot and you have this haven where you can hang out during those long layovers or just get a free meal. Pro tip, make sure you get priority pass set up as soon as you can so that you have the pass to go to airport lounges. You can just have it within your app. Also, a lot of these premium cards have pretty good customer service. That means if something goes wrong, you can call them up. They'll help you out, figure out a charge, or even there's different kinds of like travel insurance that sometimes is involved. There are certain perks that come with having cards like these. Now, it is important that you check the advantages for any of these cards before you get them, because these advantages are fluctuating often. Now, a major reason I got the Sapphire Reserve and Amex Platinum were the intro offers. More likely than not, those offers are still worth getting those cards as long as you cancel the card in time. Just make sure, are you somebody who can plan and cancel a subscription on time? Because if you're not, maybe don't do these cards. The one card that I do not plan on canceling as of now is the Capital One Venture X, and that's because it essentially has a negative annual fee. You see, they charge you $395 a year, but every year they also give you $300 in travel credits and 10,000 points, which amounts to about $400 in value that you can use. They're essentially giving you $5 to join this thing every year. They also have a really convenient system for using your credits and your points through their portal, and you can use those points towards purchases you've made in the past. And even when I'm paying for Airbnb or flights or trains or whatever that falls into the travel category, I can use those credits towards that thing, even if I'm paying, obviously off of their website. So I've just found the whole experience of using their system very convenient, which is not something I can say about my experience with Chase and Amex. Now, for me, the big benefits of keeping this card beyond the intro offer is mostly the lounge pass and just that kind of premium customer service and security experience. It has some nice premium security features, but mainly this is the airport lounge pass for me. This is why I'm keeping the card, because they're essentially paying me $5 every year to keep this card and use it for airport lounges. In the meantime, I will be looking at other cards that I can get for more intro offers, because why not? But I probably won't keep those cards because I already have my lounge pass. There's also a pretty nice referral bonus for this card. It says that they give you up to 100,000 points, 25,000 points per referral, which amounts to about $250 in value, which is pretty good. If you want to use my link, I really appreciate it. It's very nice of you. But if you have a friend with a card too, you could use their link and make them very happy. Let me know your thoughts on the cards that I shared or any cards that you think would be more beneficial. And since you enjoyed this video, check out the video I did on how I actually became a digital nomad. Take care. Peace.